Olympiacos are European finalists for the first time in their history. One of their greatest nights. One that will live long in the memory here. Another 2 goals for El Kaabi to add to his hat-trick at Villa Park. Villa fall short. So much of the damage done a week ago. A demanding season has perhaps caught up with them. Olympiacos with the chance to win their first European trophy in their own country. A final to come, a short drive from here in Athens. El Kaabi over the 2 games. The star man individually, but the collective for Olympiacos. And of course, all orchestrated by their coach Mendilibar. So impressive, you'd have to say, Lucy.
Yeah, I think that Mendilibar and his players played a perfect couple of legs. Different tactics, and they matched and were a lot more positive in the first leg, and that just took Villa by surprise, gave themselves confidence, and then they just dealt with the second leg, and Villa just completely run out of legs and energy over the 2 legs, and they should still be proud of their season, but the better team's gone through.
Full time then in Piraeus. Olympiacos 2, Aston Villa 0.
Adam, Lucy, thank you very much. Yes, that is the end of the road for Aston Villa. But let's just soak up the atmosphere for Olympiacos here, guys. This is a night that the club have made history, a first ever European final for Olympiacos. It is the biggest night in the club's history, a night to be celebrated for them, with the final being played just down the road at their rivals. And you can understand why the celebrations are just like this, Crouchy. They deserved it over the 2 legs.
Yeah, without doubt. I think Mendilibar got his tactics absolutely spot on over the course of the 2 legs. Much the better side. Aston Villa, yeah, there will be some fatigue in the legs. They've played so many games. Some of these players do 50-odd games. No excuses. They've just got to finish the season well. Make sure they finish in the top 4. They've had a good run, but just beaten over 2 legs by a better side.
Special scenes in this stadium, though, Alan.
It is special. And look, the fans have played their part over the course of the 2 games. It's a great atmosphere in here. What a night for them. And you can see with their faces when you look around. It's brilliant for them. For Aston Villa, it's been a great run. It's been absolutely magnificent. Hopefully getting to the Champions League next year. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's been really good for them. But look, special night for Olympiacos.
That's it. For Aston Villa, their journey in the Europa Conference League ends here at the semi-final stage. But it has been an amazing run. It's their first season back in European proper since 2008. And we know one thing for sure is that they will be playing in Europe again next season. Is that going to be the Champions League? Well, they can confirm their place as soon as next week. So things are certainly going to be on the up, Crouchy, and that will be their focus now.
Yeah, listen, they can't let this get them down too much. They've had a magnificent season. They've given joy to so many Villa fans. When you speak to Villa fans now, they're so happy with where their team is. The situation a couple of years ago, they were close to relegation, turned it completely around. They'll be disappointed tonight. Over the course of 2 legs, unfortunately, Olympiacos have deserved it. But magnificent season. They've just got to finish it off now and get to the Champions League.
Let's just take in some of this right now, because just looking around us, the stadium is completely full. No one has left their seats. The fans have got their cameras out. They're filming everything they can see out on the pitch. The players are going absolutely mad right in front of the Ultras, which is just behind us. What an incredible season they've had. Mendilibar only came in and took over in February, and he has led them to the Europa Conference League final, and you now wouldn't bet against them in the final.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I think they've got a great chance of going on, especially what I've seen over the last 2 games. And you think to yourself as well, when the manager came in, he was the 3rd coach of this season. So where they were at to where they are at this moment in time, going into a final, is quite incredible.
Yeah, I think they have so much creativity. I thought you could tell how well they are, how well coached they are. I thought they were organised, defensively very good, and they had a killer up front. 5 goals in 2 games. Every time he got a chance, he was cool in front of the goal. Fantastic. They've got so many pluses, and why can't they go on and win it now?
They made things so uncomfortable for Aston Villa over the 2 legs, didn't they, Alan?
That's exactly what it was. I thought their tactics were absolutely spot on. They stifled everything that Villa threw at them. We were wondering how they were going to play this evening. What were they going to do? Were they going to go for it? No, they didn't. They just nullified every single thing that Villa threw at them. They didn't allow them to play through them. They were big when the ball came into the obviously the box. They've just been excellent all round, and that's why they deserve it.
Tears in the stadium, tears in the fans.
Yeah, but you don't. The magnitude of this for Greek football, not just Olympiacos. You know, the first European final. You know, for a Greek side, it's the second time they've been there. You know, as a club, Olympiacos is the biggest night of their lives.
They have been successful so often domestically, Olympiacos, but they have been desperate for European success. We talked about it when they drew against Aston Villa in the semi-final. This is their first ever semi-final in Europe. Now they've reached the final, and it almost feels written in the stars that the final is here in Athens, where they play every single week. There are fans that are coming onto the pitch, and we hope that this does stay safe. The stewards around the stadium are making sure that nothing unsavoury happens out here. But as you can see, the celebrations are going to continue, Alan.
Maybe, as you're saying, it's written in the stars, it's just their time. Domestically, they have been a force. But see, the thing is, Europe's hard. It's really difficult, and that's why I congratulate Aston Villa on what they've done. But Olympiacos have went a step further. It's just down the road at their rivals. Something they'll be, can you imagine if they won it there? That would just be incredible.